guys. 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am joined by Miss Connecticut USA 2026 and Miss Connecticut Teen USA 2026. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you.
Why don't you guys start by introducing yourself to the crowd?
Yes, my name is Jaeden Hamelly and I'm Miss Connecticut USA.
And I'm Maggie Peterson. I'm Miss Connecticut Teen USA 2026.
What got both of you interested in competing in pageants?
I actually started when I was a little girl. I was probably like 6 or 7 years old and my school was having a pageant and so I wanted to do it. And I showed up in my Sunday dress with like my little pearls around my neck and like the frou-frou socks and whatnot, and I ended up getting first runner up.
Okay.
And I was hooked. I absolutely loved it. So my mom kept me in them until I was about 15 years old and I decided I want to take a step back, enjoy my life a little bit, like a little differently, do sports, things like that. My focus was just somewhere else. And then 15 years later, here I am. And I have competed for Miss Connecticut USA. And I won. So now I'm going to Miss USA. And it's been, the reason why I came back initially was because I knew how much you have to take care of yourself. It is not a game. You do not just get to be pretty and show up. You have got to prepare. You have to be disciplined to do well.
Right.
And I was kind of going down a little slippery path of just losing myself again. And I don't know, I always would just walk around in the gym or the house in front of my wife and just be doing all the twirls and the little modeling and stuff, and she'd be like, why don't you just do it? And I'm like, are you kidding me? I am not like the best of looking anymore. Like, I've lost it, girl. And she's my biggest supporter and would always tell me, I think you could win it all. Oh my God, you're like the most beautiful, like and she's the one that made me really feel like I could do this. And here
that's
I am.
amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
I love her.
That's so cute. For me, I was actually a swimmer, a year-round swimmer, up until freshman year of high school. And that's when I competed in my first pageant. I think my mom was scrolling on Facebook. She had some sorority sisters that were title holders, and it must have popped up. And she was like, do you want to sign up for a pageant? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, like, let me sign up.
Why not?
Yeah, like, why not? And so I was still swimming at the time, and then this year I really wanted to focus on the pageant, and I won, and now I'm going to Miss Teen USA, and it's so exciting.
That's amazing, yeah. So what is like, I feel like everybody's always asking after the crown, what is the atmosphere behind the scenes at the state pageant like?
Hectic?
Yeah, chaos. It's everybody wants a piece of you and you're one person. So being able to already know your like time management and just your self-awareness of where you're at, self-checks, and then just making sure. I know for me, I was always like, where's Maggie? Like, I didn't even know her yet, but I will say the first day of orientation, 2 weeks before the pageant was held, I was in the bathroom. I showed up first, so I was like, oh, let me hide in the bathroom. I'm nervous. And I come out of the stall, and she was there looking at herself in the mirror and was like, are you doing Miss Connecticut USA? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, this is my 3rd year. And I was just like, you got it, girl. Like, I believe in you. And so from then, I felt like, I don't know, it was just destined to be for us. But it's definitely, you're everywhere. You just won Miss Connecticut and Miss Connecticut Teen USA.
Did you guys have a different feeling going into the pageant this year? Like, did you feel like you could potentially win?
I mean, this was my 3rd year, so I walked in, I knew the schedule, I knew the routine. I was like, okay, we have to be here, here, and here. So I feel like I came in, knowing what to do. I was more confident in myself, and I was more secure in myself this year because I'm not only older, but I've done this before. I'm more confident on stage because I wasn't like a dancer or anything growing up, like a lot of girls are typically before they go into pageants. So I think this year was my time, and I think I knew I was more confident in myself this year.
Yeah, I definitely went in with peace. I was not stressed whatsoever, and I had a little bit of wardrobe malfunctions.
Oh no!
But we persevered, and I had all of the women back there to help me. Oh my! Even some of the teens were like, "Girl, what can I do for you?" We that's what this is all about, the sisterhood of it all. I think that's what was able to make me maintain my my peace, my calmness. Of course, you just have those little jitters in your stomach and butterflies because you're excited and you just want to do great. You want to be perfect, but I've learned a lot in my life. You can't be perfect, and once you understand that part of it all, I think that's when you're really winning.
Yeah,
truly.
I agree.
Yeah, and that sentiment goes for anything
Yes,
in
absolutely.
your life. Like
Yeah.
job interviews, like I'm sure you've been there and you will be there soon one day. It'll feel right when you get there.
Right.
You know? What does it take to prep for the national pageant? So you guys are in preparations right now, right? You're heading to USA in a couple of weeks, right? Or days at this point.
Yes.
I would say sleeping.
Yeah.
For me, honestly,
Yeah.
sleep. I mean, obviously preparing mentally and actually doing the things behind the scenes. Like you have to practice your walk, you have to practice your interviews so that you're ready to represent the country at Miss Universe or Miss Teen Universe if you win. So obviously there's a lot of those steps going into it, but I think that at the end of the day, you need good sleep, good quality sleep, being proud of yourself and all the work that you did during the day to prepare.
For sure, I'm going to have to second that.
Yeah.
We do so much as Miss Connecticut and Miss Connecticut Teen USA. We are definitely in our communities and we show up. And even going further, you know, I have been, for myself, been trying to get out there further than just Connecticut. It's a lot. We're tired.
Yeah.
But in the best way and the best blessing that I can think of, I asked for this.
Yeah.
And so in no way, shape, or form am I regretting it or wanting to take it all back. I'd be exhausted every single day if that means I get to do this just one more day.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
And this is like a job too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
1,000%.
Like as well as USA and Teen
Right.
USA, like these are jobs, and then
It's
at
the
the
dream
state
job.
level.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's the
absolutely.
dream
No,
job.
it
Yeah.
sounds so
I mean-
cliche because when we got interviewed, we were like, just interviewed for the dream job of whatever it may be. And it's true though, because if you take it seriously and you do the job that your director and the ones that are, you know, the people who look up to you are all expecting, then it should be and feel like a true job.
So, tell me a little bit about some of the responsibilities you guys have as title holders.
I think showing up.
Yeah, showing
That's
up
the biggest
for your
one.
community. Like, for example, I am an advocate for cancer research and care because that's a cause that's personal to me. So I've done my best to go to Relay for Life events, which is an organization that raises funds for pediatric cancer and cancer. And so I've gone to 3 events just this summer, which has been really incredible and really exciting. But I also just had a call with someone from the American Cancer Society so that I could talk to her about ways that I can get more involved than just raising funds. And, you know, I actually want to be there and show up. And one of those, actually, I guess I'll mention it right now, was driving cancer patients to their treatments because it's part of access to healthcare is obviously, you know, there's a financial burden, but it's also actually getting to the appointments and being transported there.
For sure. Yeah.
And so that's one of the things that I want to start and get involved with.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I would say doing everything you can to support the causes that you care about to make Connecticut proud.
Right, yeah, I agree. For sure. With that being said, showing up obviously is a huge responsibility of ours, but then I feel like being self-aware of everything that's going on around you. Not only do you have to show up for your community and your state and your country, but you have to show up for yourself. And that can be really hard to do, especially with all of the prep that we're doing. And I think we genuinely like being around people and like doing things for people. And sometimes that can be a fault of our own because then we forget to take care of ourselves. So I'm really blessed for Miss Barbara, who is our director. She does a lot of check-ins with us, and she'll call me and be like, okay, this is what your checklist is. How are you doing? Are you okay? Can I do anything for you? And I think that's really important to have for each other. And then we check up on each other as well. Cause we were, especially in the beginning, together a lot. And now, since prep is just, I mean, nationals is just so close. You know, this past month we've had to be like, okay, love you, but have to go do our thing.
Jaeden.
Yes.
So you are actually a U.S. Army sergeant, correct?
Yes, staff sergeant.
Staff sergeant. So what is that? Like, what does that entail?
Yes. Okay, so
And thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you for your support. I joined the military in 2021.
Yeah.
I joined the military because I was in a very domestic violence relationship, and I truly thought that I was going to be killed, die, whatever it may be, whatever it looks like. I did not feel safe in my own home, but unfortunately, that can be when it's time for a woman or man to leave a domestically violent relationship. That's the hardest time.
Yes.
It can be, and I didn't know what to do. So I knew I always wanted to join the military. So I went to a recruiter's office and I kind of like gave him a little spiel about what was going on in my life. And I said, how fast can you get me out of here? And he was like, you've already been to MEPS, 2 weeks. We can get you out. And that's exactly what I did. And
that's so quick.
Yes. And it was the best thing that has ever happened to me. It quite literally saved my life. Like literally. And ever since then, I feel like my life has changed for the better. I don't know. Before the military, all I remember is just pain, just misery. I was always just self-pitying myself. And then, I don't know, I stand for something bigger now.
Yeah.
I have soldiers who look up to me as a staff sergeant in the military, and they're looking for their next, what am I doing? Yeah. And now it's me who has to give it to them. I'm a medic in the military.
Okay, that's
which
amazing.
Was really funny because I hate blood. I hate blood. So my first duty station was at BAMC and the trauma unit, and that's like one of the level 1 trauma units in the world.
Oh, wow, okay.
And one of the best level 1 trauma units. And I remember my first day, super sad. It was a 14-year-old boy who tried to catch himself on fire to commit suicide. Oh, wow. And if you've never felt burning flesh, it's one of the worst smells in the world. Yeah. And just to hear the screams of him and his family members and just all the moving pieces with that, I knew that this is where I wanted to be, but I was going to have to work on myself at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
So have any of those lessons you learned in the military translated into this aspect of your life, into competing? Like, has that helped prepare you at all?
Absolutely. The discipline that you receive in the military, at basic, the first thing they want to do is break you down and mold you into a soldier that unfortunately may be a little emotionless, but to someone who has time management, who knows how to show up at the right place at the right time in the right uniform, you are a leader regardless of your rank. You are expected to say something if you see something and to do the right thing when no one is watching. And I think that is really important. My actual life quote is by Warren Buffett, and it takes you 20 years to make a reputation for yourself, but 5 minutes to ruin it. And if you think about it like that, you'll do things differently. And I think the military definitely has shown me how to do that.
Can you tell me a little bit about your advocacy?
Yes. Beyond the Uniform Mental Health Advocacy, BU, was actually created because of the military. Unfortunately, I was sexually assaulted in the military, and when I needed help, there was not too many available mental health specialists that was able to help me. I had to wait over 4 months to be seen, and that time was really hard for me. It was a really big struggle. Thank goodness for my wife and my family and friends who were able to hold me up while I wasn't able to. But BU is there because we are so much more than uniform. And because of the stigma that if you receive mental health or behavioral health in the military, then you're seen as weak. How are your soldiers supposed to follow you if you need help with your mental health? Are you sane enough to lead your country? And yes, you are, because you're getting help, because you have the resources available to you for a reason. And they wouldn't give you these resources if they didn't want you to use them. But because when you have that uniform on, that camouflage suit, it feels like you're supposed to camouflage all of those feelings. So Beyond the Uniform provides resources or allows you to know the resources available to you. I create an environment that hosts camaraderie, that you're allowed to feel your emotions and be yourself without feeling like you don't belong here just because you have mental health. We all have mental health challenges.
Absolutely.
We all do.
Yeah.
And until I feel like it becomes more appropriate to have those feelings in the military, I'm going to continue my advocacy. I've already reached 3 different installations with Beyond the Uniform, so it's super exciting for me to be able to see soldiers say, I didn't even know we had those resources. Wait, you can do that? And to hear them pass it along to other friends and other soldiers and their family members, that's what means the most to me, because I know that we need more. We need more awareness about the resources that we have in the military, and that's across all branches, not just the Army. And if I can be someone who lets just one person know about those resources and it saves their lives, I've done my job.
Mental health just across the board is so important. it's like you see a total shift and a change in like
Right.
your mood and everything.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't even know what those moods are.
Exactly.
I know a lot of veterans who have seen combat, they struggle with, they'll wake up and say, I don't feel like me today, and I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah. So it's sad, but at least there's the resources available, and the work you're doing is helping.
Absolutely.
Maggie, don't worry, I didn't forget about you. I got questions for you too. So, real quick, this is the diamond anniversary of the Miss USA pageant. As you can see, I'm sure you all can see, the sash is gold this year. What does it feel like to be part of such a milestone in the Miss Universe I guess Miss Universe organization, Miss USA?
Yes, exhilarating, truly. And I feel like with that word, you have so many emotions with it. So that's the best way to express it. I have been watching Miss USA's, like former Miss USA pageants, all the way from like the beginning that you can get, like as far as back as you can go. And recently, the most recent one I watched was 2011 Miss USA, and my goodness, to see, and that was actually the 60th anniversary.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, and
This was the crown. This was Alyssa's crown.
Yeah. Speaking of it, and to see
the real one.
And to see all of the former Miss USAs in the audience. My favorite one is Miss Brooklyn. Oh my goodness. Yes. 1997 from Hawaii. She went on to win Miss Universe.
Yeah.
I just want to embody who she is as a woman just in general. Not even just for Miss USA, but in general. I absolutely love what she stands for and all her advocacy work as well. But to be able to say that I am going to be one of the contestants going for Miss USA, like for the diamond year, I'm speechless. Speechless to know that I'm even going to be there as a contestant. That in itself is just like, what? Who chose you? Like, why? But then I remember my why, and I remember all of the hard work I put into this, all the dedication and the discipline that I put into it.
Yeah.
And I know I'm deserving, and I am worth being there, and I'm just excited. I'm ready to go. Everything is submitted today. Outfits and wardrobe are all done. I'm just excited to be
ready.
Yeah. Ready, baby.
So you mentioned watching all the old pageants. Do you guys remember the first one that you watched that kind of like sparked this whole interest? Do you remember the first pageant you watched?
I mean, I remember watching just the first year after I started competing, because my family isn't a pageant family. Well, until now. Now we are. But both of my sisters went D1 swimming off to school. So the first one I watched was after I competed. And I watched Ava Celentano, who is one of my close friends, compete at Miss Teen USA. And after that, I remember watching and having goosebumps on my arms, because I was just like, wait, I want that to be me. I want to be there. And it's really incredible that I get to be there now. So.
Yeah. Oh.
I remember the first one I watched was so long ago. I think it was 2003 when Susie won from Massachusetts.
Yes.
That I was a little boy, and that was the first time I saw it. I was just like, "This is amazing!" It's just, and that sparked this whole thing. Every year I watched it. I mean, obviously I wasn't making videos back then,
right.
But yeah, it's so cool when you like see something that interests you, and then all of a sudden it's just like
I grew up watching it. My whole family would go sit around the TV, and we would just be like. The whole time just watching, down to my brother, we'd be watching it, and then go to watch Miss Universe as well to follow. It's just I went to Miss USA last year.
Oh, you got to go.
Reno, yes.
Really cool.
And it was just, again, I was just like this, just watching it, because the production is absolutely amazing, and Tom is doing just a wonderful job, turning Miss USA around and just making it everything that we knew and saw and loved and believed in as children. And now we get to see it happen for the next generation to come.
Yeah.
And now we get to do it.
Right.
I know, you guys get to live it. You know, I've never been to a pageant.
Wait, what?
Never.
Wow. You need to change that.
I do.
Yes. Miami, baby.
Yes. Oh my God, I wish. Yeah. All right, Maggie, I got some questions for you. All right. So I mentioned to you before we started filming, so you're the first teen I've actually featured on the channel, so welcome. I'm very happy to have you. You have a long list of accomplishments based off of your bio. How do you balance all of that? Well, let me read a couple. Student body president. you're a student athlete as well. You were swim captain, tennis player, and then helped raise about $40K for children and families facing cancer. How do you have time to do all that? Be a student as well, and then Miss Connecticut Teen.
Yeah, thank you for listing all of those.
My laundry list in high school was not that.
I think that as the years have gone on, I've learned about time management because this didn't all happen at once, right? These have been accomplishments that I've accumulated over the past couple of years, but it definitely does take hard work.
Absolutely.
But also I have the best support system, not only at home. My family is an incredible support system, but also even my school. They sponsored me to go to the pageant.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing, right? And I mean, yesterday I saw some of my teachers and they brought me like books to read before Miss Teen USA so that I can mentally prepare. I really just think that the people I surround myself with want the best for me, and that motivates me to want the best for myself too.
Has your school been supportive?
So supportive. Yeah. After I won, I was actually in the middle of finals.
Oh, wow.
I was in finals week, so I would go and like be on the news in the morning and then go and take like my science test.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but they were super accommodating and helped me with whatever I needed, especially with time.
They even let us do a photo shoot at the school as well.
Yes,
which
yeah.
was
Oh,
really
cool.
Yeah, they let Jaeden like hop on a horse.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's been nice.
So fun.
Yeah.
What year are you?
I am going into senior year, which
Exciting.
is so exciting.
So
They grow up so fast.
what are your plans after high school? Are you thinking college? Are you going another route?
Yes, I want to go to college.
Yeah.
Actually, the college admissions portals opened yesterday.
Yeah.
So crazy. I already started writing my college essay. And it's definitely college. I'm excited to see where that takes me, and I'm just trying to soak all of it in because, I think it's a great time. This is a time of growth for me, so I'm very excited.
Yeah. Oh my God, she said the admissions portal opening. I just got
Flashbacks,
sent back.
SAT studying,
Oh
all
my
of
God.
it.
Have you
All
taken
of
your
it.
SATs yet?
I have, yeah.
Okay, good.
I never had to take those because I went to a JUCO. So
What is that?
a junior college.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So I never had to, and then I went to a university. So I get to
Gotcha.
use
You
that.
skipped the step. Yeah.
Correct.
What do you have any schools in mind that you're open to sharing?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so my sister goes to Vanderbilt right now,
Oh,
so that would
amazing,
be
yeah.
incredible. I went down and dropped her off at college, and I immediately fell in love with the school. I
Yeah.
mean, cowgirl boots and Broadway, just like all the lights and the energy.
Yeah.
I mean, we sat down at a restaurant, and the waitress is like an aspiring singer. It's so inspiring to be there. My other sister went to Northeastern, and she loved the co-op program there. I could probably talk for days about this, but definitely
so
the
many
schools
options.
where my family has gone.
Yeah.
And I'm really going to apply everywhere because I'm just excited to see where the journey takes me.
Do you know what you're interested in studying at?
I think business, or communications. I really want to have my own talk show one day. Which,
Stop, that was my dream when I was a kid.
Yeah, I think that's so
I still
cool.
am kind of doing it.
Yeah,
you
you're doing it. You are doing it.
Like Drew Barrymore or
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon, I think those are the coolest people ever. And you just get to talk to cool people
Yep.
all day long. And as student body president, I have met people from around the world. I go to an international day and boarding school. And so I feel like I've already gotten a little bit of experience through that. I talk to people with completely different perspectives than me. And we could talk I could talk to anyone probably for hours. And so I think that's kind of what sparked my interest, is just meeting new people and wanting to talk to people and play games with them. And I don't know, I think that would be a really, really wonderful job.
Honestly, what you two are doing, just like going through this experience, like the training you guys are getting through that is setting you up perfectly for like journalism or something like that, because so many former pageant title holders are reporters, anchors, and stuff. It really sets you up to do that. So if it's something you're interested in, you're already on the right track.
Right.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about your advocacy too? You mentioned a little bit before, but
Yes. So in 8th grade, my mom and my best friend from swimming were diagnosed with cancer, which was really hard for me because I was 13 years old, right? I was devastated. It really is, it's crazy. It happened my mom was diagnosed, and then literally 2 days later, like it was within the same week, my best friend was also diagnosed. And so I wanted to help in any way I could, right? But there's not much I can do because I'm 13. So I started with Relay for Life, and my friends and I banded together, and within our first year, we raised $30,000 for Relay for Life, and thank you. And ever since then, we've been making sure that we're really advocating for it. So I've also worked with Vi for the Kids, and I was a keynote speaker, speaking about my experience and talking about how a support system really changes the way that someone can go through that journey. And I'm lucky, very lucky to say, and grateful to say that my best friend and my mom are both healthy today.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that.
The hair extensions my mom wore because she had to get surgery and shave off part of her hair. I wore those at Miss Connecticut Teen USA when I won.
Oh.
Yeah, that is incredible and just so exciting, and it really reminded me when I was on stage, why I'm doing this and why I want to make my mom and my best friend proud.
Oh. And I'm glad to hear they're both doing good.
Thank you.
So this year, there's some exciting news for Miss Teen USA. I believe it's the first time that the title holder is going to get to go compete at Miss Teen Universe. Yes. What is that? Like, how did you react when you heard that news? Like, that's crazy.
I think I was probably like screaming and laughing and so excited. I think that's incredible, and I'm so excited that they're starting that this year. I mean, let's make USA proud. I think that Miss Teen USA going to Miss Universe can do very well, and I'm really excited to see how it goes, and hopefully represent Miss Teen USA at Miss Universe. I think when I found out, I was just ecstatic. I was so beyond excited that we get to be part of this now. So.
Yeah, because, competing nationally is amazing too, but internationally is like
a
whole other...
Yeah, mind explode.
Yeah. So cool. Wish I could go.
Right?
All right, guys. So we're going to do some rapid fire questions.
Okay, let's
go.
I'm ready.
First thing that comes to your mind.
Okay, here we go.
Go to Starbucks order.
I like a strawberry acai lemonade.
Oh.
I might just say Frappuccino. I don't get Starbucks often. I'm a Dunkin' girly
forever.
All
right, what's your Dunkin' order?
I usually get coffee.
Yeah.
Like, I usually get like a Dunkin' latte or something like that. I like to mix it up. I like to get different coffees and try them. But at Starbucks, Frappuccino.
Yeah, I don't drink caffeine whatsoever, so...
Okay.
I don't know how you do that. I do like 5 coffees a day.
They call ADHD. I don't need it.
All right, favorite color?
White.
Pink.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Favorite season?
Summer.
Maybe winter, because I'm a winter baby. I was born December 23rd, so I feel like I have to say winter, right?
Favorite song right now?
Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. I really love Who You Are. I believe that's the name of it, by Jessie J.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I know what song you're talking about, yes.
I like Cool for the Summer by Demi Lovato. I was singing that in the car today.
Morning person or night owl?
Both.
I agree. I think I can function. I drink so much coffee that I think I'm fine either way.
Just awake all the time.
I know, I just both.
Oh, God. Okay, not me. I'm more of a morning person, which is weird.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the morning.
I feel like if you're morning, then you can't be night because then you're just exhausted. But I keep going.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I feel like I'm just getting so old. I'll be sitting on the couch watching TV. I'm like, nope. I'm like, it's 9:30. What are you doing? All right, dream travel destination.
I already did mine.
Where?
It was for my 30th birthday last year. It was to Greece. Yeah, so now I have to make a new one. I haven't thought about it yet because I'm still taking it that I went to Greece.
That's amazing.
I would say Cambodia because that's where Miss Teen Universe is happening. So
Manifest,
that would be
baby.
good,
Okay.
right?
I didn't know it was in Cambodia.
Yes.
Yeah. No, we just went to Hawaii for our honeymoon, so that was
That's where we went.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loved it.
How long ago did you get married?
I got married in 2024.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
We went in November.
Where did you guys go in Hawaii?
Just a big island.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, we did Maui and then Kauai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got some Hawaii stuff over there. They were on the shelf that I moved for them. Anywho, favorite competition category?
I like interview. I think for Miss Teen USA, I'm really excited for the costume. I know that's not like assessed or anything, but I think that's the best way to get to know other people.
Yeah.
For school, I actually dressed up as Guy Fieri one time.
That's
and
so funny.
I love costumes. I think it's so fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a favorite because I honestly love, I don't want to say it like this, but like I love to perform, and I feel like pageantry is a sense of performing.
It is, yeah.
So I just love it. I love to be in front of the judges. I love to be in front of an audience. So
Yeah.
I don't know, all of
it.
I like all of it. I really do.
Any
I
and
really
all.
do. Really, put me in, coach.
What is one thing that you'll never leave home without?
My Vaseline.
Okay.
I'm an Accutane girly, so
Gotcha,
I
yeah.
have to have Vaseline on me at all
Yeah.
times.
And I was gonna say beside your phone.
Yeah. I didn't even think about the phone. I'm like, Vaseline.
Well,
please.
it's a given now. We have to leave with you.
I would probably say lip gloss. I was going to say my keys, but that's not very fun. I mean, like,
Well, it's true. You cannot leave without those.
You can't leave without them. But, yeah.
Okay. What is the first thing you guys are gonna treat yourselves to after the national competition?
Oh my goodness. You know, I would say all the sweets in the world, but I've already been doing that. So I think sleep.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm really excited to see my friends back home, like coming home and seeing my friends for the first time. I'm really excited for that.
I know. I'll do, my wife. She's deployed right now.
Oh.
So she's been deployed my entire reign. And she got to see me when Miss Connecticut USA.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, but she had to leave right after.
Yeah.
And after Miss USA, she goes and right back the day after. So
But she's gonna be able to see.
Yeah, I'll be with her
yes.
for one day. So that will be my treat.
Yeah.
To get
Yes.
to just hold her and squeeze her and just say, I love you.
Well, that's another change recently in the competition. Like women who are married and women with kids can now compete.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
What is that kind of like? What sparked your interest to go back to?
I mean, yeah, because I was aged out when
Yeah.
I decided to come and compete. And then obviously I got married in 2024.
Yeah.
So for me, it was not even an option.
Right,
And to know that it is. I was just talking to someone the other day about this, about how people can sometimes it's controversial to be married and then to have children. I do not have children, but I am married. And my first thing that I was thinking was, wait, I'm kind of already doing this. My wife is on a deployment now, and I have been reigning. I've been doing what I need to do at all hours of the day, you know, all days of the week. And it's the same thing. When you win Miss USA, if you have the capabilities to be someone who is deployed, then that's exactly what that's what you'll do.
Yeah.
I mean, if your family allows and you have the ability if you have children, then I don't think it should be so controversial, because every single day we have spouses who are left behind at home to take care of the household and to keep life moving while their soldier goes off and, you know, they go defend and protect or whatever it looks like for them for their deployment. And that's exactly what I would do as Miss USA. I would be deployed, going around the country, around the world, being the best representative of myself and the organization and as Miss USA. So I don't think that there's anything that can truly hold me back, and being married is especially not one of them, because my wife is my biggest supporter, and she's like, go get it, baby, all the way. And I think, for one, that, I mean, being married is just like it's just ice cream on top. You know, cherry on top.
Yes, exactly.
Cherry on top, yes, because now I have a supporter that is going to be able to be there for me no matter what, you know, and she gets to hold down the house, and I don't have to worry about my dog not having anyone to feed her.
That's a good one.
All right, so you guys are both heading to Miami in a few days. Really crazy to say that out loud. For Miss USA and Miss Teen USA. What do you guys hope to accomplish there? Obviously, the title and the crown is the biggest goal, but other than that, like, what do you guys want to accomplish while you're out there?
I want to accomplish being in the moment. That's really hard to do when everything is just rapid fire. Like, let's go, let's go, let's go. One thing I say in my friend groups, or just in moments that are just so filled with emotions and energy, is, wait, guys, we're in the moment. Like,
that's cute.
let's be
like
present.
that,
Like, we're here, we've done it. So I really want to make sure that I'm able to hone in on that, because this is we get to do this one time. Miss USA is once in a lifetime. And I want to make sure that I'm able to remember it and be able to, like, regurgitate everything that's gone on, and, you know, just be there and just get to enjoy the woman that I'm going to be surrounded by, and be on stage and just feel that. I don't know about you, Maggie, but when you're on stage, do you just feel Like you just.
Yeah. I mean, I black out a little bit, but it is
like where am I?
But I genuinely do have fun. Like I'm on stage. We were watching the pageant, and she was like, "Wow, you really look like you're having fun." And I was like, "Yeah, I kind of was."
Right.
Like, I was on there. I was like, "I look beautiful."
No, I know.
I'm doing twirls around the stage, like how in front of a bunch of people. They're all like, "This is kind of fun, right?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say going down there and being proud of myself and being like, okay, I'm here. I'm at Miss Teen USA. No matter what the outcome is, I want to be proud of myself because I'm in the room, right? And I think that's really important. And obviously meeting all of the other girls because I think this is a chance to meet lifelong friends that you're going to have these connections forever. And I think that's really exciting, and I can't wait to meet them.
Because no one knows what we go through unless you've been through it. And so to be able to have those connections with you, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys both for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And everybody at home, you can watch Maggie and Jaeden compete at Miss USA and Miss Teen USA. Miss Teen USA is first on the 26th of August, and then Miss USA is on the 27th, and they both are airing this year on the CW, which is also really exciting.
Oh my gosh.
National television, guys.
Full body chills, you see?
Yeah, I haven't even done that. Thank you guys again for being here. Of course. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And see you next time.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, thank you.